Hey boys and girls, it is Miss Basil here. I am here to teach you a short little topic on how to multiply whole numbers by fractions. I know me and Miss Collins got pretty close to getting here. We might have taught it a little bit, but so that's going to be our week. Our lessons for the week are all going to be tied around multiplying a whole number by a fraction. And that was kind of the last thing that we really need to do with fractions besides turning them into decimals, which is what we're going to do next week. So we are going to multiply a fraction by a whole number. We have two strategies here. The first strategy is going to be a model strategy. So our example is we're going to do 3 times 1/2. So we have our whole number and our fraction that we're going to multiply by. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to look at the whole number. That's how many you're going to draw. So I'm going to draw 3 squares. So I'm going to draw 3 squares, so that's my whole number. Then I'm going to divide each square into whatever fraction it is. So this one's a half. So I'm going to take each square and I'm going to divide it into 2 parts. Okay. Then I'm going to shade in one of the halves. So 1/2 here, 1/2 here, and 1/2 here. And then I'm going to add them together. So if this is 1/2 plus 1/2 plus 1/2, 2 halves is a whole, so that my answer is 1 and 1/2. Okay, so that's your model strategy. Okay, first strategy is to use the models. And then down here you have your repeated addition. So you're decomposing a fraction and putting it back together. So that's your first strategy. The second strategy for the same problem, so you have 3 times 1/2. This strategy, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my 3, I'm going to put it over 1. So 3 over 1. It's basically like if I were to divide 1 into 3, I'd have 3 wholes. So I'm going to put my 3 over 1, and then I'm going to bring my 1/2 down. And then you just multiply straight across. So 3 times 1, so you're just going to multiply 3 straight across. 3 times 1, which is 3. And then 1 times 2, which is 2. But now that's an improper fraction. So in order to take my improper fraction and make it a mixed number, I'm going to divide 3 by 2. 2 goes into 3 one whole time. And then I subtract. And I have 1/2 left over. So your answer is 1 and 1/2. So you have 2 strategies in order to complete this problem. So 3 times 1/2. You have 3 strategies. So you have that model strategy, and then you have put your whole number over 1 and multiply across. But then you have to take your fraction and make it a mixed number. It cannot be improper. So those are your 2 strategies. I'm also going to add like a link to kind of an anchor chart, something you would put in your notebook as a reference too. So I'm going to send you those things, and good luck. If you have any questions, me and Miss Collins will be available from 12 to 1. There'll be a link for your Zoom that you can go on to if you have any questions or anything. So that'll be from 2 to 1 today. And then on Thursday, we are doing a Prodigy party at, I think 2 to 1, 12 to 1. 12 to 1. And then there'll be a Prodigy party at 12 as well on Thursday. And if you have any other questions, we can answer them as well. So on your Google Classroom, you'll see, I think we uploaded 2 assignments. You'll have the video, and then you'll have 2 assignments to complete. We just gave them to you today, Tuesday, so that if you have any questions, we can answer them on Thursday. So you can work on it today, you can work on it Thursday. If you have questions or anything, just let us know. But math is Tuesday, so this is what you're going to work on. Thank you. I think that's it. Have a great Tuesday.